Now here's a perfect example of why a lot of dudes have so much trouble playing 2K and why it tends to be so frustrated is because a lot of what goes on, these are predetermined or scripted outcomes, right? These are like the game already has certain ends figured out for you, right? And it's not right that it does it that way because basically the game is cheating when it gets to that point, right? So now right here, you will notice that, and right here, this is exactly what I mean by a predetermined outcome because you will notice that they called the illegal screen on DeRozan before he even made contact with the guy, right? Right? See, there's no contact there yet, but the game already has it sorted out. It already has it figured out that it's going to be an illegal. There's going to be some sort of a call. I had the same situation. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pause it right when the whistle is blown, just to even further make the point. Take it back. You see that? You see where the whistle is blown, right? Look at this. He's nowhere near this guy yet, right? He's nowhere near him. But they're calling it already. You see what I'm saying? Because it's already figured out. The game has this pre-coded, it's predetermined, it's a predetermined outcome. It's a scripted or a pre-desired result. So it's not really about whether or not the screen was actually going to be illegal. Now he did eventually go into an illegal screen, but that's because the game had already scripted this animation to occur. It was going to happen anyways, right? It was going to happen. He was going to bump into him. He was going to give him a hard check. It was scripted in the game for that to happen. He did not, really genuinely make this mistake. It was deliberate. It was intentional. The game is forcing my teammate, to set an illegal screen. He's forcing him to shoulder check him pretty hard in order to get the call, right? Because it's all scripted to happen that way. Once again, let's take it back. Look, pay attention to when the whistle is blown. Way back here somewhere. He didn't even start to set the screen yet. Look at when the whistle is blown. He didn't even start to set the screen yet. He's still running to get into position, but they're already blowing a whistle. They're already making this call. Look at this shit, man. I'm not, am I making this up? Am I being delusional? Don't gaslight me, bro. Because every now and then I get dudes in the comments, especially if somebody posted my content on, Box Ding. And there's a lot of dudes trying to downplay a lot of the shit that I was breaking down. And it's like, dude, you cannot really argue with this. Like, you cannot really argue with this shit. It's smack dead in your face. They're not really. Sometimes they get so sloppy with the cheating. They're not really covering it well enough. They've programmed it in a way where they cover the cheating that they do pretty well until you start to really have a real understanding of how the game is played, and then you start going to instant replay and you're panning around, slowing everything down, and then you can kind of more clearly see what's actually going on, right? But 2K, it's been this way since forever, but they've ramped up a lot of the hijinks that they're engaging in over the past few years, really going back to like 2K 18, 19. That's to me when it really started to get real. Like they started to ramp it up, but it started to really hit its peak at like, what was that, like 2K 21, 22, and it's even worse now. Like 2K 24 for the time being that it came out, it's the worst 2K that they've ever made. Right now, and I'm saying that within proper context because obviously it's better than 2K1 or 2K6. It just based on the how advanced things are now. But I'm saying, relatively speaking, for the time that this game has come out, it's worse than all of them. It's worse than all of them by a long shot. Like, it's just too much garbage that happens, right? But that'll do it for this video. Peace.